What's really important is to understand that during a disaster and after a disaster, everyone responds differently, and how they handle it is differently. There's no right one way to how to handle it. So it's important not to judge how you're handling things against what your neighbor is handling, because everyone responds differently. We have a FEMA-funded program called New Jersey Hope and Healing, and they provide crisis counseling, and it's an outreach program. We work with FEMA as well as SAMHSA to provide these programs, and we have a helpline number that they can call, which is 877-294-4357, or a TTY number of 877-294-4356. And that's to provide crisis counseling services. And what this is, it's not your traditional mental health services. It's for people who go through these type of disasters that just need someone to talk to. And there are different ways that they handle it. When it becomes very stressful, people can have trouble sleeping, they can have physical aches and pains, headaches, they can have trouble eating, they can become angry, they can become upset, tearful. All those are normal reactions, and that's what's really important to understand. These type of reactions and stress reactions are very common after this type of disaster. It does not mean that there is something wrong with you. It means that you are going through a distressful time, and there are ways that people can cope with this. And one of the ways is to reach out to others, find those coping mechanisms that you have used in the past to assist you to deal with this type of disaster. This disaster poses a special challenge is because their routine may be disrupted because they do not have their home or their school, which leads us to the children. Because they do not have their regular school and the routine, that may be harder to get back to that coping mechanisms that they were used to. Crisis counseling will be available to children, to the parents, to the teachers. We do have in New Jersey the Traumatic Loss Coalitions, which are already in the schools working with the children and working with teachers. We are partnering with them to provide services. Again, children, like others, deal with disaster in their own way and in the developmental stage that they are in.